Hi, I have a special guest with me, as I always do this time of year. Patrick Dempsey's here. You just wrapped up the news conference. It always strikes me how energized it is, but also how emotional you guys.
The whole weekend is extremely emotional.
A lot of people tearing up there.
Yeah, everybody is so moved. Everybody's impacted by cancer, number one. Be it the people that are involved are here because they've lost someone, or they're going through the treatment themselves, or a family member. So people are pretty wide open and honest and emotional, and it just creates more emotion from everyone.
Yeah.
That's what's beautiful about it.
Yeah.
We could live like this every day and be this open and this sense of community.
Sure.
And
it must feel good.
Oh, it's a great feeling.
So the community center in South Portland, there is an intended merger with the community center in South Portland. This is exciting. This is part of kind of your grand plan for really taking this service to people everywhere.
Ideally, yes. Internationally, around the world, and certainly focusing on Maine now. Okay. We're coming up on 10 years. Next year it will be 10 years for the challenge. And having more partnerships and working together. And certainly we've been talking to the Cancer Community Center for a few years now. So we took a lot of time in making this step, and that's what we'll continue to do. Try to be very thoughtful on the partners that we have and continue the partnerships that we already have.
So Maine, what is it about kids from Maine? They go away like to California and Hollywood, and then they come back.
Because it doesn't get out of your soul. Maine stays with you no matter where you go. As a kid, you want to get away from here as soon as possible and explore the world, and then you start to realize how incredible a state this is. You know, you want to come back.
Yeah.
And I always feel at home. As soon as I cross the border, I'm here, I'm so happy.
And the family loves it too.
They love it here.
Excellent.
And we were talking before we went on air that I have a place back here now, and I love spending more time here. Excellent. Especially going into the fall season in particular. You know,
we keep getting these Twitter things. Oh, there's a Patrick sighting at some restaurant, in southern Maine. You're cozying up to these chefs, aren't you? You're like making friends everywhere.
There's so many great restaurants right now, throughout the state, and a lot of great chefs that are coming up here, and getting an opportunity to share their passion with food, and we get to benefit from that.
And I know you're going to feed one of the teams too.
Yes, we've got a big thing coming up this weekend on the 2-day ride, so we're looking forward to that.
Well, I know you're spending a lot more time here. We didn't get a chance to talk about the movie. You're shooting in Canada. You were doing some boxing in Montreal,
so I got to drive down 2 days ago from shoot. Yeah, it was great.
Easy. That makes it easy.
Yeah.
And also in the news conference, they were talking about how much these teams raise. I was blown away. $17,000 some of these teams are raising.
And then Positive Tracks matches that. The kids that are, it's phenomenal. I can't thank the community enough and the people of the state of Maine, and also outside the state. We have people here from Italy, from Germany, from all over the world.
And they're just bringing it.
Oh, they bring it. They work very hard. They're very passionate about it. They're very competitive in a good way. And they raise a lot of money, and that allows us to keep these treatments free for people.
We're excited to do the Dempsey Challenge this weekend.
Thank you so much.
It'll be really fun.